What is up, you guys? I'm coming on here to give you guys a couple of plays for the day. And as you can see on the screen, we have a couple of hot dogs. I'm just going to call them hot dogs. I don't know what PrizePicks is calling them, but we have a couple hot dogs for the day. So a couple reduced lines, 4 pitcher strikeouts. These are pretty much tacos. So we had Taco Tuesday yesterday. Now we have hot dog. I don't know, hot dog Wednesday, whatever they're calling it. We also have Sleeper Wildcard Wednesday on Sleeper Fantasy if you have that. So I'm going to be sending out sleeper discounted plays to my free to my free plan on my Winnable. So make sure to look out for that. But yeah, we do have some hot dogs today. Pretty much, obviously, going to take these. They are reduced lines for pitcher strikeouts. I love reduced lines for pitcher strikeouts because I think pitchers are so consistent, right? Like Tanner Bibby, you can see here, you normally get 6. What that means is like a lot of times he's either going to get 5, 6, or 7 strikeouts. It's very unlikely that he's going to get like 3 strikeouts or 2 strikeouts, right? They're normally very consistent with these strikeouts that they give, right? If Dylan Cease's line is 7, he's gonna get right around 7 for the most part. So really like that they gave these out today. So really excited about these. And I do have a play pairing up this Tanner Bibby with actually a Masters play. So Masters golf. I do have a play pairing him up with a golfer. So first golf play, I think, but obviously, there's a lot of different events going on. We just finished up with March Madness. We got the NBA playoffs coming up. We got the UFL starting. We've started to bet DOTA a lot, and now the Masters is coming up, which I'm really excited about that. I definitely want to watch it, and I definitely am wanting to put some money down on the Masters. I know you guys probably do too, so definitely look forward to that play today. But yeah, I wanted to go over the past 4 DOTA slips that we had, and we actually have one running right now, and knock on wood, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good as far as correlation goes, but you can see just how correlated these DOTA slips are. I've been touting these DOTA slips for the past couple of days now. They've been payout shifting League of Legends, which we traditionally take, and what we do is we take 2 players to go more and more on one team, and then 2 players to go less and less on the other team. And what that does is it pretty much pins one team against the other. So if one team does really good, they're likely to go more and more and win the game, and then the other team is likely to go less and less and lose the game, right? If they're going less kills, don't have many kills, they're going to lose the game. More and more win the game. So you can see here we have 3 kind of in this triangle pattern. We have 3 that went 3 out of 4. Okay, so if you took a flex play, you would have won some money. I personally take 4-man power plays where that is a 10x your money. But yeah, you can see also, I did show this in yesterday's video, but we hit a 10x yesterday. Again, we do have another play going on right now. It looks pretty good. Like I said, the correlation is so there, you guys. This one in particular, actually a couple of these in particular, let's move this one aside. This one in particular, this one happened at 4 a.m. I woke up, refreshed my phone, and you can see we were 1 kill away. All this A-bed guy, all he needed was to get 1 less kill, and you can see everyone else smash their projections. And then something like this too, right? This guy just got 2 kills over. This one happened yesterday afternoon after I made my video, but this guy just absolutely popped off. Like in game 1, this was kind of the only player on this team that did well, and yeah, he ended up kind of selling us for that 4-man. But you can see here, this is kind of what it looks like when we finally do hit, and you can see that all the projections are going over. So or going over, 2 are going over, 2 are going under. So DOTA 2 has been really great. Here are some other lines that we gave out yesterday, and again, it was just a full day of like really close, where we got really close on the ones that we didn't hit. Again, those DOTA plays, any of those could have hit. Any of those 3 could have easily hit. The correlation was there. The games went the way that we wanted. We hit this NBA play yesterday. Obviously, no correlation there. There are 2 teams playing in 2 different cities, but this is a correlated Counter-Strike play that occurred yesterday, and this was very good because we took more and more. And obviously, you want to take more and more on Counter-Strike, or not obviously, but I always take more and more on Counter-Strike and on Valorant because it is based off a game length. It's correlated off a game length. So the longer the game goes, the more likely that the more and more is to happen, because the more rounds that happen, the more kills that happen. And then you can also think about that vice versa. We took the more and more. Some other plays that were so close was right here. I mean, we took this guy to go under pitcher fantasy score. He went over by 0.5, right? He went over by 0.5. Really sad there. Sabonis, he got in foul trouble early, so he only got 4 rebounds in the first half. I think he sat most of the game, or most of the first half, because he got into foul trouble. So unfortunate there. We would have hit this pretty easily too. And then this was a play that I gave out in yesterday's YouTube video, and you can see that they are correlated, right? I take more on one team and then less on the other team for League of Legends and for Dota, and this just went the opposite way, right? We should have went less here and we should have went more here. I did watch game 3 of this. This was a 3-game series, and what actually happened is JDG was winning they won the first 2 games, right? They won the first 2 games. This was looking really good to hit, but these guys, they did not get many kills in the 3rd game, and then these 2 guys popped off in the 3rd game. So that kind of sent the NIP players to go over, and then that sent the JDG guys to go under. So a little bit unlucky there as well, but overall we did really good. And especially these Dota plays, I know they're kind of all moved around now, but like any of these could have went and hit big. And like I said, we got one running right now, and then this is also one that we hit early yesterday morning. So really good. Definitely really up this week, especially, and it's a lot in part for Dota, right? And Dota I send out on my VIP, if you don't know. So I send a lot of free plays. I send 1 free play a day on my free plan, on my winnable, and then on my VIP, that is how you're going to get all of my plays. So I do NBA, I do correlated Counter-Strike, correlated League of Legends, and then correlated Dota, which has been doing so good for us since we've been taking the picks. And that is how you get all my Dota plays, is on my VIP. The reason I don't put them in these videos is because the lines come out late at night. So they'll come out at like 9 p.m. or 8 p.m., 9 p.m. my time. And I have to kind of send them out at night for the morning to happen. The games will happen in the morning. So not too super easy to take them in these videos, just because I make these videos, probably around like 11 or noon. So there really are no Dota lines up if you were to go look right now. Just real quickly before I get into the plays, this is the code for the day. If you're new on this channel, I have a code once every single day. The code can be used 1 time every single day by 1 person. So congrats to whoever won the code today. Pretty much you go and you sign up for my VIP, you put in this code WIN778. The code is normally different every day, so the code's going to be different tomorrow. But tomorrow you will have the opportunity to join my VIP completely for free. If you are lucky enough and early enough to this video. If you didn't win today, make sure to turn on post notifications and make sure to subscribe, because that's going to be the best way to, right when I upload the video, be able to get onto my video and watch the video and look for this code. So definitely make sure to turn those on. Let's hop into the plays for the day. So I do have a Counter-Strike play. You saw that we hit one yesterday, and then I do have one of those like hot dogs with Tanner Bibby, and then I do have a golf play too. So this is the first play of the day. We have Sharks versus AudiK. They are playing each other at 5 p.m. So this match is happening at 5 p.m. today, and we are taking them more and more. The reason why we're taking them more and more is just like the play that we hit yesterday. We are hoping that this game becomes a longer match, right? So how Counter-Strike works, it is first to 13. So whoever gets 13 rounds wins the game, and sometimes it takes long to get to that 13, right? The rounds go back and forth. It's a close game. Sometimes it even goes into overtime, if there's not one determined winner. So the longer the game, the more kills there are, because the more rounds there are, the more kills there are, right? We could, in theory, take less and less, right? We could go less and less, and we would hope for a shorter game. But in this game versus Sharks and AudiK, we are thinking that this is going to be a close game, close match, and have a lot of kills in the game, because it's going to be a longer match. So first play here, it is a correlated Counter-Strike bet. We do a lot of correlated Counter-Strike, Valorant, and then obviously Dota and League of Legends too, as you saw in some other plays. So correlated esports, I always say, is the best opportunity on PrizePicks, because pretty much PrizePicks has been payout shifting a lot of correlation, but they are late to the game with esports, just because they don't really know how these games work, right? Obviously, they're going to know how the MLB works or the NFL works, but they don't necessarily know how Counter-Strike works and how it's correlated, or how Dota works and how those are correlated. So make sure to lock this in. And then second and last play of the day is going to be Tanner Bibby to go over pitcher strikeouts, 4.5. That's pretty obvious, right? His line's normally 6, so we're going to go over. Just treat it like a taco. So we're going to take that over. And then we got Phil Mickelson to go over 2.5 birdies or better. So love this play here. He always kills it on the Masters. He's hit this in the past 4 of his last 5 rounds at Augusta. And just really like this. I think this is way too low. Obviously, he went to the Live tournament, right? So people probably are thinking that he's going to be a little bit off of his game. But it is Phil Mickelson at the end of the day. He's one of the GOATs. He always shows up in big tournaments. I really think this line is way too low for him. We got some people's lines at like 3.5 or 4, and it's much less experienced golfers, right? They might be a little bit better, but Phil Mickelson, he's so experienced. I just think this is such an easy line for him to hit to get 3 birdies. definitely lock this in. And yeah, if you're going to watch Augusta, if you're going to watch the Masters, then comment down below. And yeah, we can all sweat this out together tomorrow morning. I know I'll have it on the TV, and, you know, rooting for Phil Mickelson. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to subscribe to my free plan on my Winnable. That will be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. And then also you'll get access to my VIP there, where you can pay to get my VIP. And again, we're hitting DOTA all the time. So this, you know, it's $150 a month or $50 a week, and you'll most likely pay that back in the first couple of days of joining my VIP, because these correlated DOTA slips are so good. So yeah, definitely join that, and then congratulations to whoever got this code for the day, and make sure to turn on post notifications for tomorrow's code. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a great day today, and yeah, let's have a good, you know, I guess hot dog Wednesday to call it. So thank you guys for watching again, and have a great Wednesday.